Patrice Lejeune from the American School of French Marquetry. I'm going to show you how to put together a marquetry picture using piece by piece. We cut that picture in 4 exemplars, and there's one last done to be put together. Here's my background, here are my pieces, and I'm going to use hot kind glue to put it down on an assembly board, which is a stretch craft paper. I'm just going to show you how to do that. So I'm opening my marquetry pack, the last layer of it. I already took off the front board and the 3 first layer, with which I built the 3 other pictures you already saw. I'm very careful to be sure I don't lose any small pieces of the background, like here where bridge broke, so I put the piece aside where I can't find it easily. So I will apply now the glue, checking for viscosity first, and I put the glue on the assembly board with a circular motion, trying to get an even thickness, thin glue surface. I flip my background as we're building from the back. The actual front of the marquetry is the paper, and the paper with the glue will hold the marquetry in place while we glue it to the actual furniture here at the inside of the box. So my background is in place, I'm ready to start building it. I'll start with the corner and some leaf, and we're gonna accelerate for a little while just to go faster. So as I'm gluing face down, the pieces are laid out face up, so it's according to the drawing, so it's easy to put them in an exploded view. And the only thing I have to do when I put them on the background that is glued face down is to flip the pieces, so everything that is on the right goes on the left, everything that is on the left goes on the right. It's actual symmetry. Actual. Just flip everything that way. So I'm hurrying up while the glue is still good to go. So I need a little refreshing soon. When the glue is no more tacky, just take a little bit, glue it around here and there. So here I'm gonna do my first bridge. I'm gonna cut it. The bridges are here to connect the islands of backgrounds to the main background. So when you glue the whole thing on the whole background on the paper, those little islands that you see there are glued in place. So you just have to cut those bridges to free the gap where the pieces go. So I took off the bridge that was in the way, I put some glue in the cavity, and I just have to fill the free space, totally free space now with the actual piece. So the trunk of that small tree, big bush is I cut it a bit fat, so I have to pry it with that tool, that knife that we call the tranchet in French, tranchet. And you can use it to pry. You can pick up the pieces in the tray with the sharp point, and you can use it to move the piece. You're not afraid of damaging a little bit the back of the veneer, because that's going to be the glue surface. So So here I'm going to cut those bridges. You can see that they are longer. Usually you don't do long bridges, you just cut those background island and keep them in a tray, and then you put them on while you're building the picture. But in that case, I decided to do long bridges because I wanted to be sure with those intricate pieces that everything was really in place, and I don't end up with difficulty at the end of putting those together. Start with the point, and wedge it in, push it, and when you're at the right space, just push it down. Okay, so we're done. Let's cover it with plastic and press it down so it doesn't wrinkle with the humidity from the glue, and I'm gonna have a cup of coffee now.